What do you mean my voice is crap?
It's not. It's just not as good as mine,
Yeah, okay, point taken. We are starting the new show.
Oh, that didn't get recorded, did it?
Of course it did.
Oh,
you should know better by now. I record all the bad stuff.
Sorry, yeah. Your voice is lovely, I take it back.
No, it's too late now. I've got evidence.
And witnesses.
And witnesses. Oh, there's a voice.
Oh, hello. What's this voice? That's not your voice.
That wasn't my voice.
No. This is... What's his name?
Who are you?
I'm tonight's victim, I guess.
Victim.
Yeah. Yeah, he saw through the invite pretty quickly.
Okay, this is...
Andrew.
Hey! Oh. And you are here to talk about some songs that are important for you.
We should mention, when we do band practice, he brings a keyboard and, presses it a bit, doesn't he?
Yeah. He is our keyboardist, singist, and percussionist.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he has a pair of bongos. That sounds awful. Anyway, carry on.
Everyone loves a good pair of bongos.
Too right.
I'm saying nothing.
We, as usual, got our guest to pick the theme.
Yes, we did.
What have you chosen for us this week?
Well, I'm going to start with movie themes.
Theme songs from movies.
Correct, yeah. So I'm not a massive music person, so my introduction to music was mostly through film. And
it's a good start.
Yeah, they sort of stuck with me over the years. So I've picked a few, not particularly unusual ones, but ones that mean a lot to me. So
yeah, that's good. Yeah, great. Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why certain tunes and motifs from films become so ingrained in culture and society. Like, if you have someone just wandering around, something a bit shifty's going on, it's it's just straight away Jaws is happening. If there's a murdery thing going on,
Psycho,
they get completely ingrained. You can't avoid them.
Yeah.
So I think it's absolutely a fine topic of music to talk about.
It is, yeah. And of course, they're not songs by music artists, as it were. They're film scores specifically, aren't they? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
One has an artist, the other two I think are scores, or one is just instrumental. But two is instrumental, I think.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
I think we've got a little bit of instrumentality.
Well, we did.
Well,
we did film scores the other week, actually, didn't we?
We did. Yeah, my brother was on for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a kind of a different approach to film scores to what he had. So
yeah,
rule is guest chooses first.
Yes. So what have you chosen?
What have you got for us?
Well, the first song on my list is, of course, my all-time favourite movies friend, and that's the theme from Star Wars, the main theme.
Yes.
Okay.
You know that. I mean, any theme you get, it is a massive. You hear that noise, you know what's happening. That initial oomph as it comes in.
Yeah.
Exactly, that's the one. And it's. I think even people of my age, youngsters, they know that music. You get an expectation of that sort of song.
Yeah.
Love it.
Are we talking about...
No, that's the Imperial March.
Yeah, Imperial March.
Yeah.
This is the opening, you know, the...
this I may not recognise.
Okay, well, you're in for a treat if you don't recognise it.
What I was going to say is the Imperial March thing that I just did. I've seen in at least one YouTube poop where someone has a sound effect in like a TV show or something, and they just replay it a couple of times and then change the pitch so it plays the Imperial March music.
Yeah. But again, the Star Wars franchise with its iconic moments and its iconic music, instantly recognisable by anybody that encounters it. So, on that note, do you think we should hit play?
I think we should.
Let's give it a go.
I think before that, I should let you know that next year the first Star Wars is 50 years old.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
true.
God. Well, here we go. It's about to start.
Let's go!
Instantly.
Oh, yeah, I know
you
this.
know it now.
It just sounds like something you hear in a cinema when a film is starting, you know?
Well, surprising that. So we've got some slow motion text crawling away from us right now.
Oh, yes,
Something about trade union breakdowns.
But am I correct in thinking that wasn't in the original version of the first film? It was added in later.
Andrew?
Not sure, to be honest.
Unless I'm thinking of episode 4 in the title. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
possibly.
the number problem.
And they changed the intro so that it said episode 4 or or something. Maybe that's it.
Rather than starting on number 1 like normal people do.
Yeah.
It was always been number 4. I can remember that was number 4.
Yeah.
Yes, this film franchise and its music has crossed generations. 50 years.
Second.
50 years.
77, I'm sure, was the first
It
one.
was, yeah. The year after I was born.
Yeah.
See, 77 is the year of punk for me.
I mean,
I don't associate it with Star Wars as punk.
Yeah. Even though I've always loved science, ever since I was a kid, sci-fi's just never interested me, really.
But it's not the same thing, is it?
No, but, yeah.
I think
anyway.
this movie set the standard for sci-fi. If you see what had gone before it, it was like quite basic. But the original Star Wars film, no CGI, all done with models and puppets. I mean, they said that Mark Hamill said they made it out of lolly sticks and stuff.
Yeah.
Put together. The scene on the Death Star, they were just throwing explosions at models. You know.
Yeah.
Incredible,
Yeah.
but compare that to something like Flash Gordon, which is around the same age.
Yeah, there's no
Night and
comparison.
day. So, I mean, my overriding memory of this film is the opening scene when the little spaceship's being chased by the socking great Death Star. I'm not going to say the Star Destroyer. I'm being absolutely blown away by it.
I've been going through a bit of a binge of Hammer horror films lately. From
Oh,
the 70s.
really? Oh, wow.
And one of the ones I came across was Quatermass in the Pit, which is British sci-fi done strangely, to be honest. It was a great film, but the effects in it very primitive. It's almost like they've just felt it, penned bits onto the film roll.
I mean that's the thing. Now obviously we've got all CGI and stuff. It's much more realistic. But even then, I mean, sci-fi wasn't popular then, and somebody actually turned it down. There was an interview with a guy who actually turned the franchise down.
Yeah.
And it was like he must be shooting himself now because.
Well, yeah.
It's like it's not.
This is like the record label that didn't sign the Beatles all over again, isn't it?
I think there was several of those ones.
Yeah.
I think. So yeah.
Like, you missed out there, buddy.
But yeah, it's like This does sound great though. It's like the most epic introduction to anything ever, almost, isn't it? In a way.
It sets its own, right? Because this keeps coming up like a motif in the movies. It's Luke Skywalker's hero music, effectively, isn't it?
Yeah, and hooray, it's going to happen. This sort of music plays, The Imperial March is very good. That's Empire stuff.
Yeah.
It's a classic good versus evil. I mean, it's not. There are problems. There are plot holes.
Oh yeah.
The awkward kiss when Luke kisses his sister in the second film.
Yeah.
I mean that's.
And he boasts about it as well.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward, But in terms of, it's just a great series of films. I mean, yes, it's been Disney-fied now, but even so, it's still.
I don't mind the Disney input though.
No,
I think some of it's been quite good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it appeals to my daughter's 10 and she loves it. She watches the film. She plays the Lego games on the PlayStation. Do part of that.
I can edit that door.
I think cool. You're gonna have to.
I'm not cutting.
But yeah, she loves it. She watched the films as well. So it was like it has a universal appeal.
Yeah,
I've never heard of a bodily function being bleeped out of a recording before.
I've had a bodily fan, so that's my excuse. Okay.
James Rolfe, the YouTuber who's a film buff, he put the original Star Wars trilogy all joint in the same place somewhere in his top 10 favourite films of all time. But he also said something on special effects, which is that the original King Kong from the 30s broke new grounds for special effects, and then Jurassic Park in '93 broke lots of new grounds, and then, in his opinion, everything since Jurassic Park has been just a little bit past that, and nothing else has leaped forward as much as that did.
No, I agree with that. Yeah, that's
some studios get a bit lazy with the CGI. I think it's safe to say.
In a different video, he also talked about years ago the film industry knew when to use CGI rather than just using it for everything.
Yeah, I mean, you look at someone like Christopher Nolan with Inception and the Dark Knight films.
Oh right, yeah.
There's lots of practical effects in those movies, and you can tell. You can see that stuff actually physically happened. Christian Bale really did get hit by that thing. It's not just painted on.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing. I remember watching an interview with George Lucas, and they went back and redid the films in the later, didn't they? And there was one scene where Luke's going across the desert in his speeder thing.
That was the song.
That was awesome.
Yes,
that was great.
On the original film, they they couldn't hide the platform underneath it, so they simply just covered the screen in Vaseline.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And that was the force shield.
Yeah.
In the remake, they actually went back and did it with CGI. But
What looked better?
I like the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I somehow knew that was coming as well.
Yeah, I guess I remember the first time I was allowed to watch Star Wars. I remember it was a school night. I was allowed to sit up specially to watch it. And next day there were 13 or 14 Luke Skywalkers running around the playground, chasing invisible TIE fighters and whatnot. So it was a big thing.
If you like special effects, something I recommend watching is on YouTube somewhere. There is a collection of moments from old black and white silent films like Harold Lloyd, Buster Keaton, that sort of stuff, showing how they did certain stunts or special effects. And because obviously, film was nowhere near as advanced as it is nowadays. They used a lot of tricks like perspective and those sorts of things, and it's really interesting when you see like that famous scene of Harold Lloyd hanging from a clock.
Yeah.
That was done on the top of a building using perspective tricks. So it's really clever how they done all of it.
Or the classic one of just you want something to fall on someone safely, shoot it backwards, reverse it. So I'm pretty sure. I think it's a Buster Keaton film where the whole front of a house falls on him, but he just lands through the window. Yeah.
No, he actually that was actually real. Though.
Oh, was that real?
That was a real thing. My understanding is that was a real thing.
I thought it was backwards.
My understanding is that was a real thing, and if he'd have been like an inch either side, he'd have died basically. But he had kind of mental health issues, so he had just done anything almost into it, some might say.
You have to suffer for your art.
But I think there was a particular spot on the ground that was like marked, so he knew exactly where to stand when it happened, kind of thing.
You just had to rely on the math.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you trust your mathematician?
No, there's no way in hell. He'd be squashed.
Just very quickly, what do you think of this? James Rolfe, the YouTuber, also said the prequel trilogy, Star Wars, his opinion is, I don't know nothing about it, so he said, in his opinion, Phantom Menace is bad, Attack of the Clones is average, and Revenge of the Sith is pretty good.
They get better as they go on.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
And then I think if you ask people about the new trilogy, the sequel trilogy, they're a real mixed bag. There's no real order to it. I think the middle one is the best of those three, but it's still not a great movie.
I think I enjoyed the very last one. I know it got slated by the critics, but I think sometimes it goes too deep.
Yeah.
Enjoy the movie. It's obviously been edited in a strange way, that kind of thing, but enjoy it for what it is. It's just a movie. If you want 3 hours of just entertainment, do that.
Yeah.
I think if you take it too deep, it doesn't work. Star Wars isn't a deep story. It's
suspend your disbelief.
Yeah.
It's space wizards.
Yeah. Basically, yeah. That's it. You're right. Guys, and you've got basically the main baddie army are appallingly bad shots. You've got Luke Skywalker should have been killed in the very early on in the first episode, but he wasn't. So
there's a video on YouTube of what happens if the stormtroopers got corporate eye care.
I've seen that, yeah.
And nobody survives.
They're a pretty good shot, aren't they? Yeah.
Right, that will move us on nicely to the next film, which also has an optical element to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's a very tenuous link, but
yeah.
Work with me here.
How tenuous is it?
The guy wears glasses.
Okay. I mean, it's a link, so
but it is also iconic glasses. It makes the film, it makes the actor. Good. I'm talking about Michael Caine.
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
So he's quite famous for his spectacles.
Yes.
He even had a range of spectacles at one point.
Fair enough.
Didn't know that.
There's loads of adverts you can look up online about it, and he's doing like the Get Carter thing to camera. It's quite good. But the film that I'm visiting is one of his earlier movies, and one of my all-time favourite movies, The Ipcress File.
I've heard of it. Is that based on a novel or?
Yeah, Len Deaton.
No,
not Len Deaton.
Jack Higgins? Well, could be. No, he's Len Deaton.
Yeah.
I think it is. It's one of the two. Amy or Jack Higgins, one of the two.
The name that came to head first of all. Yeah. I'll look it up in a bit, but it's.
I'm doing it now.
It's a spy story.
I've read the book.
So at the time this came out, we were right in the middle of all the James Bond stuff.
Len Deaton.
Yes. Len Deaton. Okay.
Yeah, right.
You'd have had your Sean Connery James Bond happening, and whoever it was that followed him. Roger Moore. So that was all happening. And obviously the James Bond thing is, he goes around, he can shoot anybody he likes. There's bad guys with laser beams on the moon. He's going to sleep with every woman that comes near him. and it's all that kind of stuff. And the Len Deaton, however saying his name is, his stories are the complete antithesis of that. This is boring spy work. They're in offices pushing pens and filling out forms.
So it's like
real bready, real life.
So it's like Silent Hill, but all just the office work.
That's it, yeah.
Not Silent Hill, Silent Witness, sorry.
I like the idea of Silent Hill, but paperwork.
Oh,
you need to approach Konami about that one.
I think they're more interested in pachinko machines. Really,
they are these days, sadly.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Ipcress File is it's a grounded spy movie. It's real life stuff, mostly. But it has a little bit of a sci-fi element as well, because it's all about brainwashing and manipulation.
Right,
because of this mysterious dossier, the Ipcress File.
Yeah.
Now, that's not giving anything away, but the music for it is brilliant, and I want to play you the theme tune to it right now.
Okay, great.
If this works. Play! Thank you. Now, I don't know if you'll know this one. It's not as iconic as Star Wars, for sure.
No, I've not heard this at all.
But this is by a famous musician called John Barry.
Oh, I've heard of him, yeah.
If you go digging through any boxes of records, you will find lots of stuff with John Barry's greatest hits, because he seemed to do the soundtracks for every film in the 60s and 70s.
I bet a lot of people would give them away at car boot sales.
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, this is a personal favourite. I like a lot of John Barry's music. He had a real...
I'm getting James Bond vibes already. Like, you know,
it's spy music, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That kind of slow jazz. But this instrument coming in now. Oh no, not now. Next bit. The main tune. I think I listened to a different version before. Here we go. So it's kind of like the James Bond guitar twang, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different pace, isn't it?
Yeah. But the film is really clever, and the direction of it's quite arty in a strange way. The camera angles are really obscure. It's like you'll have him walking into his flat and the camera's kind of upside down, hanging from the light bulbs. And you see him at a weird, distorted angle, and you think, why the hell have they shot it like that? But it seems to work.
Okay. How old's the film exactly?
It's got to be like 67, 66.
Well,
something
Kane,
like that.
yeah, that was his heyday, wasn't it?
Typical story, there's lots of deception.
65.
65, that's earlier than I thought.
Hey,
Wow.
2 years there, that's not bad.
But it regularly comes up. I think it's been on BBC recently, so you can just watch it on their streaming. Thoroughly recommend it. It's the same author that did... no, it's not. I was going to say Tinker Tailor, that's John le Carre, isn't it? But that's a similar idea. It's that kind of grounded spy work.
Yeah, Len Dane's done quite a lot. I've read he's done a lot of factual books as well.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Funeral in Berlin's his other story, which is also a Michael Caine film.
Yeah, he's done. I mean, I've read a few of his factory books. He did Blitzkrieg and that kind of Battle of Britain, that kind of thing. I'm assuming it's the same guy. I hope it is.
I would assume so. Yeah. I mean, it's all that kind of Cold War era stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like the villains in this one. It's again no spoiler. It's the Russians.
Yeah. Well,
I thought you said this wasn't political.
Well, it's, that Cold War era is past now.
yeah.
I don't think I'm going to upset anyone or wake up any sleeper agents.
Well, as it happens.
What is this crotchety podcast?
Is that your Russian accent?
Sorry. Oh, now we're cancelled.
Now we're in trouble.
Those 2 subscribers are going to be on the way out.
Or taken to Facebook. It's just.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I'm sure I've read the book. I must have read the book. I think I have.
What do we think to spy movies generally? Is it everyone?
Again, I don't really have an opinion because I've not really seen any.
You're not a huge movie buff, are you?
The closest thing I can say to, the closest I am to being able to say be able to say I've seen a spy film is I've seen the first Johnny English.
Which is actually a really good movie.
That is funny, that is. I mean, yeah.
Both the Johnny... There's 3 now.
There's 3 now, yeah.
I've seen the first 2, they're both
I
great.
really don't get, though, why the reaction to them was so mixed, because I think it's great.
It's
it's like Mr. Bean kind of stuff, isn't it? You know, Rowan Atkinson. But
the only movie
clever.
based on an advert.
Yeah, it is. It was a Barclaycard advert.
Yeah, the 2 characters in that, Rowan Atkinson, I think it was Ben Miller.
Ben Miller's
in the Barclaycard ones. He was. There was a series of adverts about him, the bumbling spy making mistakes. Using his Barclaycard to get out of trouble. And that's how it all started from.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the adverts are quite funny in themselves. Because it's the whole genius spy bumbling sidekick, but they're the other way round.
Yeah. I mean, the classic was they're in a dinghy in the middle of the Atlantic, waiting for a submarine, and he's got these expensive Austrian sort of binoculars. He's like, "Oh, did you get me any Barclaycard?" You know, it's like, "No. What's going to happen out here? We're going to be mugged by a gang of delinquent haddock." And then it ends up knocking him over the side in the end. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it just goes on like that. It's just a very good adverts.
That was nice though. I really like that.
It's a very gentle tune. I think this is going to be quite a chilled episode, possibly. Although I've just seen what the next song is.
Yes, we're.
I like this song.
Well, as I said, I don't watch films at all. Basically, I mean, songs that have been used in films would have been, a lot easier. But finding theme songs from movies was. I had to do some research into to find.
I'm struggling to think what film this is from.
Songs that have been released that have songs by artists as their theme songs. But I found out this is a theme song. It's from the 1980 film American Gigolo. This film.
Okay, all right, not seen that.
But it's a good song, and I found out it's a theme tune, so I thought, yeah, screw it, let's use it.
I mean, any excuse to play Blondie is good.
It's
I
good.
think we should go for that.
It's a good song, yeah. It's a song Call Me, and actually, if you've heard the song Children of the Grave by Black Sabbath, the guitar riff is a bit similar.
Okay.
Have you heard that at all?
Don't think I have, no. I'm not the biggest Black Sabbath fan. I don't like them, but...
Is that the Ozzy Osbourne?
Yeah.
That song was done with Ozzy, yeah, but they had a few singers.
As I say, I'm the opposite. You're not in the films. I'm not big into the music, so we're kind of like.
So what's American Gigolo then? What's that?
I've no idea.
Okay.
Well, I know what an American. I know what a gigolo is.
I can.
Yeah.
I've got to be careful what I Google now, haven't I?
Oh yeah, your Google history is going to be interesting. Yeah. Shall I hit play on the song?
It's a classic song, so yeah, let's enjoy it.
Now I've heard the title of this film. This is Blondie as they're starting their disco phase, isn't it?
Yeah, this is. Well, the song's it's from 1980, and it's just after Parallel Lines.
Parallel Lines was such a good album.
That is a great record. That's the one with One Way or Another and Hanging on the Telephone and Heart of Glass. Heart of Glass is a kind of disco-y thing as well. So,
yeah, they were starting to mess around with drum machines despite having a really good drummer.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, Clem Burke.
You've done it again.
I know.
I have heard this song. I have heard it. I didn't know it was in a movie, but I have heard this song before.
Now, this movie, so it's from 1980, American Gigolo. It stars Richard Gere and Lauren Hutton, and apparently it's according to Wikipedia, neo-noir crime drama thriller, supposedly.
Okay, not what I expected.
It tells the story of a high-priced escort in Los Angeles who becomes romantically involved with a prominent politician's wife while simultaneously becoming the prime suspect in a murder case.
Oh wow, busy day for him then.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge Richard Gere fan, to be honest, so...
I love those backing vocals in the chorus. It's only a little bit, but it just adds something, doesn't it? You know? Yeah. So you've heard how the riff of this song goes. Oh, here it is again. So the song "Children of the Grave" that I mentioned, the riff of that goes dun 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 dun.
Oh yes.
So it's similar, but that song's from the early 70s.
I'm guessing that Blondie have probably been picked up on tons and tons of soundtracks throughout their career. They're still going as well, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Oh, it's not. It's a band, not a person.
Yeah.
So Debbie Harry's the lead singer,
Oh, right.
and she's actually like late 70s now, amazingly, or something.
I've heard of her as well. Funny enough, I don't.
Yeah.
So she's had her own solo career aside from this, but
Yeah.
yeah, Blondie is the outfit, the band that she was originally in.
Oh, cool.
And they came around the same sort of time
She's-
as the Ramones and CBGBs.
She's 80 now. Look at that picture.
I wouldn't say she looked 80.
No.
Yeah, crikey.
I don't think she was necessarily into the whole rock and roll excess. So
No,
I don't think so. No.
seems a bit more level-headed.
no. I mean, obviously, that's a big thing there. The excess of, the drugs, the women, the
Yeah.
whatever else you go to, biting heads off bats, that kind of thing.
Back to Aussie again.
It's just. It always made me laugh. You think all that money, that's the best you can do. You know what I mean?
A lot of great songs though, and it looks like a lot of people have played in the group over the years as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's probably only been a year or two since their last album. They've done live performances I've seen on TV. Unless they're reruns, obviously.
There's a new one coming out, or that has come out this year supposedly.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there we go. So that's probably our most contemporary song on this playlist, I think, as well. Well, can't fault Blondie.
I mean, yeah, it's great, isn't it?
I would like to know how that fits in with the film, though. Maybe I need to dig that movie out.
I mean, to be fair, it's called Call Me, and it's about a guy who's a male escort.
That
so
could be. That's not a bad
kind of
link.
makes sense, doesn't it?
That's not a bad link. Actually,
I didn't make that connection yet. Good point.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Richard Gere films. I've seen a few. Obviously, you've got Officer and the Gentleman, and what's the one with Julia Roberts?
Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What about Chicago?
Again, no.
No?
No.
Oh, I love Chicago.
No, I'm quite a. You'll see from my film choices, I'm quite an alike. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry. The reason I'm laughing is because you just mentioned Chicago, and I just thought, imagine if they'd called it Windy City. It sounds horrendous.
Fair enough.
It might change the tone of the movie slightly.
Yeah.
Great film, though. So, we're going to move on to the next song.
What have you chosen next?
Well, the next one I've chosen, again, we're going back to the spy theme. It had to be James Bond.
Oh yes.
I mean, there are so many great Bond movies, but I picked the one that was one of the ones that was around when I was starting to get into Bonds, and that's View to a Kill by Duran Duran.
Ah, okay, yes.
Is that a Timothy Dalton movie?
No, it's a Roger Moore.
Ah, okay.
There's the iconic fight on top of the Golden Gate Bridge against Christopher Walken, who plays Zorin. So there's lots of obvious location for fighting on top of a bridge, but yeah, and there's an airship involved as well. So I mean, it's the first movie I was sort of it came out in the early 80s, and it was when I was sort of getting into Bond.
It's probably one of Roger Moore's last ones.
I imagine it's getting onto it. Yeah, I mean they used to come every 2 or 3 years, so then after that I think it might have been one more maybe. I don't know, but he was getting them. Yeah, Bond. I was in that sort of like in the area between Roger Moore going into Tim Dalton, so that's why I'm kind of like, it's a good movie.
I was gonna guess is this the 80s, because I knew if you told me just the title of the song, I knew it was Duran Duran, and so we've basically got two of the biggest acts of that decade in a row now, basically.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Oh, definitely 80s. I think it was early 80s it came out. I mean, I had it on VHS video. I watched it a lot. You know, it was one of those things. I think what I love about Bond is it. Excuse me, I'm almost another one of those all those sounds again there.
Thank God you didn't mention it. Eh?
Yeah.
He'd got away with it.
Yeah. But with Bond, I think what I loved about Bond, I grew up on lots of war films and things, and it was always the Americans who were the heroes, and the plucky Brits were either the assistants or, supporting act was Bond.
Even though Ian Fleming was British, wasn't he?
Yes, but Bond himself was always a British character, and it was him who saved the world for a change, rather than the Americans, and with a bit of help from us. So I loved all that.
There was that jokey American sidekick, isn't there? Jimbo.
Yeah.
He always shouts Jimbo to James Bond.
Yes, that's Wade.
Yeah.
Wade from the CIA. He's a character from the later.
He's definitely in the Pierce Brosnan era.
That's where he comes in. Yeah, he Wade's in that, and also there's a cameo road accident in one of them. He actually shouts, "Mr. Bond, across a crowded market. I'm trying to keep my. I'm trying to keep it undercover. you just straight across the market, that kind of thing. It's like you know, and he just appeared, but it's just Bond is just. I mean, the gadgets. It's changed a lot. The tone has changed much more now. I think it was basically in the last few years it was starting to die off in the last Pierce Brosnan thing.
Yeah.
And I think what saved Bond was obviously the Jason Bourne films.
Yes.
Bond's now a more broken character. He's more. You can be bad, but also good at the same time.
Casino Royale, when it came out, was very much a Bourne film. The way it played out, it was just straight up action. There was none of the stupid stuff.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have done any of the Roger Moore.
There were a couple of lines.
bits.
There was a bit when he goes in and he's been poisoned and he's been resuscitated in the car.
Yeah.
And he walks back in the grave and says, "That last hand nearly killed me,"
Yeah.
And I just think there was a bit of that, It's like, but yes, you're right. It's much more grim. It's much more, and also the final film,
Don't spoilers. No spoilers.
No, the ending for a Bond fan was like, wow.
Yeah.
What's happened here?
His last couple of films as Bond were great. Favourite bit in the Casino Royale one is where he comes into the casino and the person's like, "Oh, you're a vodka martini. How would you like it? Shaken or stirred?" "I don't give a damn."
Yeah. I mean, obviously you've got the cars as well, and obviously the Bond girls as well. It's all been a big,
the Aston Martins.
Some of the names in those films have appeared as well. There's the baddies, and the psychics. Even the View to Kill, Grace Jones was in that film.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why, but I felt like I missed this film growing up. I saw all of the James Bonds, but then I never knew Christopher Walken was a villain in one, so I must have missed this one.
Do you want to hear something that will shock you? I've seen one James Bond film.
Which one?
So when I was 12 or 13, I think, me and my mum went to the Odeon in Kettering, which isn't there now, R.I.P., to see Quantum of Solace, and I didn't have a bloody clue what was going on.
That's a direct sequel, that one.
Yeah, that's
I literally could not understand any of it.
Yeah, basically that's the irritating, because that's the first one that was ever a sequel. And I didn't like that. I think Bond was, but again, that's where it's all changed. Like Bourne as well. It's the same sort of thing.
Should we give View to a Kill a bit?
A View to a Kill, yes, Duran Duran.
Now, a bit like with the Blondie situation before. I like Duran Duran as a band. They've had some pretty decent hits.
I've only heard a small number of their songs, but yeah, there's some good stuff, yeah.
It's very 80s, of course.
Ooh, technical issues, 1 second.
Like I said, they're one of those acts that when you talk about you can't talk about the 80s without mentioning this act. They're still going, aren't they? I think, as far as I'm aware. Yeah.
They're still good as well. They've not lost it.
And aren't they mostly, if not completely, the original lineup as well? Still,
as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
I couldn't say that. I just like the tune.
So we talked about all the fundamentals of a James Bond film: the gadgets, the cars, the girls, the one-liners, the music, though.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, look at the acts who've done it. From Shirley Bassey, Tom Jones, right through to Billie Eilish. It's been a lot of great artists.
I remember when GoldenEye was coming out, or about to come out.
Yeah.
There was actually this kind of TV spectacular where it was the top of the pop special. You could vote for the theme tune. Don't know if you remember that happening.
Okay.
So I was watching it with my brother and sister at the time as well. Like, wow, there's a new James Bond film coming out. We get to choose the song for it, and it nearly had the theme tune from Madonna, which is interesting. But obviously, it was Shirley Bassey again, wasn't it? GoldenEye.
I'm not sure it was.
No?
I'm not.
I looked up the Bond themes in preparation for this recording, and I think she did Goldfinger. Yeah.
Goldfinger she did, yeah.
GoldenEye, I'm talking about GoldenEye.
Oh, GoldenEye.
Was
it Sheena Easton? Sheena Easton did do one.
Yeah, Madonna has done it.
Madonna did Die Another Day, I think.
Yeah. I don't think.
Tina Turner.
Yes.
Right, my bad. I thought it was Shirley Bassey.
Yeah, it wasn't Bassey. No.
So she ultimately won it, but you had the likes of Madonna and I want to say Jamiroquai showed up on the show as well. It's been a while since I've even thought about it.
but there are happy. I mean, the artist done it. There's some great artists, over the years, and there's some great songs. Real head turners. I mean, obviously Adele with Skyfall.
Yeah, Wings as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's been so many.
We nearly had a Radiohead one.
That'd have been interesting.
It was such a great loss, that one. They gave it to Sam Smith and it sucked.
But Billie Eilish obviously did No Time to Die most recently.
That's a nice song.
I know. I was good. What I was going to say is, I know Richard Osman on Pointless said that he absolutely loved that movie when he saw it. But when I read the plot of the film, I won't spoil it. But I was kind of surprised by the ending kind of thing. I didn't think they'd do that in a Bond film, you know.
That's what I said, you know.
So,
I was in the cinema and I sat there, and I said it's time to get up. So I know, but there must be another bit. It can't end like this. And she went, no, I think people are getting, they're clearing up the cups.
Yeah.
You know,
it genuinely happened. You got zapped by the Daleks and regenerated into a woman.
Yeah. I mean, there was one scene in that film when they have he's also gone back to MI6, I think it is, and there's a woman with the 007 prefix, you know. And I think, you know, the whole thing of who's the next Bond's going to be, and
it's been left completely blown open, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But to be
a few years.
But after I read that. After I read that plot summary, I suddenly thought to myself, well, actually, they're based on Ian Fleming's work, so it could just be that the films aren't in like chronological order, or
I think they're running out of Ian Fleming.
Ages ago. He didn't read that many books, but I mean, Ian Fleming was an interesting guy. He was a spy in World War II. He was very famous spy in World War II. He's mentioned a lot of books about World War II. He's mentioned it.
There's been newer James Bond novels done by Sebastian Faulks. He's taken over the mantle, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Which is approved by Fleming's estate and family and everything.
Weirdly, I've never read a Bond book.
No, me neither.
I've seen the films and I've done this, but I've never actually read a Bond book, and that's unusual. I mean, I'm a huge reader, as you guys know. You know, you see me at work with piles of books just at lunchtime, but I mean, I've never read one, and I don't know why, but I think I love the whole Bond thing. It's just my thing.
Yeah.
I grew up on it. I remember Sunday afternoon, sitting in my bedroom, paper biscuits, model aeroplane, Bond on the TV.
Sounds perfect.
Couldn't beat it, you know.
It's one of the ITV favourites, isn't it?
Yeah.
Rerun the Bond films.
Yes, absolutely.
I still think. Yeah. I mean, there was the original one with David Niven. There was two Casino Royale films.
Oh yeah. There's several James Bonds in the same film in that one, isn't there?
Yeah. I mean,
Peter Sellers.
Yes, it's that's more of a comedy though. I think it's more of a comedy than that. Whereas the others are more. And then you've got the different James Bonds. It's been the different thing to the thing. You know, you got Sean Connery very gravelly, and you got it just goes on. It's fantastic. But then the new Bond, I don't know. They've got a tough act to follow because I did like Daniel Craig.
Give my bet, and this is going on the radio or podcast, whatever this is. My bet, Tom Hiddleston.
Oh, I can see that.
Given the Night Manager.
Oh yeah,
he could be Bond.
Yeah.
I mean, there was talk for ages about Idris Elba doing it, wasn't there?
Yeah, the thing is, like, I've seen that BBC comedy sketch where it's just him going into places being like, bitch, I'm Idris, and then he solves whatever problem it is just by looking at it, and I can't see him as Bond now. He's a good actor. I do like Idris Elba.
When they talked about James Bond once on QI, they asked the question who was the second actor to play him on screen.
Oh God, it's not who we think it is it?
It's not Sean Connery and it's not David Niven, no. Unfortunately I can't remember who the first one is because they did mention that.
Well, Sean Connery was first, wasn't he?
Well, no. The first on screen, in terms of on screen, just that way, whether it's television or film. But they said the second person who played him on screen was Bob Holdis, who hosted what's Blockbusters.
Yikes! Slight deviation from this though. Favourite Bond theme? Is it that one? Is that your choice as the best Bond theme?
By the way, that was a nice song, I should have said.
It wasn't.
It's the one that means most to me.
Okay.
It's not maybe the best, but it's one that means most to me. It's when I became interested in Bond. It's when I became a serious Bond fan. You know, I've only seen a few at the cinema, but I always loved Bond films. You know, my mum was like, "You're not watching that Bond film again?" I am going to watch it again. I love these films.
Again,
again. And I've watched them so many times, but I don't get bored of them.
What about you? Bond film?
Oh, I've got nothing to offer, unfortunately. I mean, like I said, Live and Let Die, I obviously know, that's good.
For me, it was the theme tune to Tomorrow Never Dies.
All right.
Which I think was Sheryl Crow.
You know what? So I found, I looked up the Bond themes before I came here this evening, and I relearned, as it were, the World Is Not Enough was done by Garbage.
Yeah, it's a good song.
And I thought of listening to it, but I didn't before I came.
You definitely need to.
I would be interested because it's like mid-90s and it's like, which is basically when Garbage started.
Yeah,
you know?
It's a good song. It's a very, very strong Bond theme as well.
I was also thinking that we just heard. I almost felt like it was quite experimental for Duran Duran as far as like their best-known sounds.
All the orchestral stabs going on. It's
yeah, I thought it was.
They're trying to make it sound like the Bond music, I think.
Yeah, it was interesting though. Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to bring us down a tone now.
By the way, just very quickly,
Yeah.
something else I learned from QI, when you have a martini, you don't shake it because it ruins the drink. Yeah. So yeah, it's a drink that's not supposed to be shaken.
What if you put it in a centrifuge?
Should we move on?
Fine.
What if I put you in a centrifuge?
Oh, that happens in a Bond film. It doesn't go very well.
No, he ends up shooting the control panel with a dart to save himself. Yeah, I think that's probably Moonraker.
That sounds like a death in like Friday the 13th or something.
Well, this film doesn't have any death in it, and no spies either.
Okay.
In fact, if you ask me the plot of it, I would struggle to tell you what actually happens.
Right.
So this is by a favourite movie director of both mine and my brother's, who was on last time, Paul Thomas Anderson. Recent Oscar winner. You go, Paul. He used to have this musical collaboration with a guy called John Bryan. And John Bryan's music is absolutely amazing. He can produce this really kind of whimsical sounding soundtrack. He can make stuff that's really dramatic and powerful. And he's a brilliant singer-songwriter as well. And this is one of his kind of singing songs.
Go on.
This is one of his singing songs, which is from the film Punch Drunk Love. Which is Adam Sandler in a semi-serious role.
That didn't happen.
It did, and he does a bloody good job of it as well.
Okay, yeah.
So the film kind of revolves around this extremely lonely adult who's running a business that you never entirely find out what it is. He seems to be selling some sort of bathroom product, but you never actually find out what he's doing. And the whole film starts off with a gang dropping a harmonium on his doorstep that he then takes in and starts learning to play, whilst also getting into a fight with a guy that runs Mattress Man and an escort agency on the side. It's very strange. If you ask me the point of the film, I don't know. But I enjoyed it, and it's a great fun watch. It is a comedy, but it's not Adam Sandler's normal comedy. It's a bit more serious in places. I'm going to play it.
Yeah.
Here we go. And actually, it's funny that I say "here we go" because that is the title of the song.
Oh, nice.
Whilst I was out playing music for open mic nights and things, I used to do this tune. And I only met one other musician who knew this guy's music well, and he just used to describe it as John Bryan's Beatles piano, because it sounds like it's been lifted from a Beatles record in a way, but in the best possible way.
I mean, it's the whole song sounds like something the Beatles could have done, doesn't it?
Well, you've got me that one, guys. I'm not entirely sure, because I mean, the only bit I've ever had the ones we play a band, you know.
Yes.
I think we're thinking later in the Beatles' career.
Yeah.
Whereas the ones we do, Come Together is from 69, so the year before they split, and then Help is from 65. So yeah.
But this song, the reason that I picked it as the theme tune, the actual lyrics of the song don't appear in the movie at any point. But the instrumental behind it is everywhere. It's this little piano motif that you just keep hearing time and time again. And it sort of introduces the female lead of the film every time she comes on. This bit. It's such a simple tune. But by the end of the film, you know it like the back of your hand.
Yeah, I mean, I've never come across this film. Again, you know, my film tastes are quite, well, mainstream. I think this is where they use, but
I mean, I don't think mine's particularly obscure, but this is, like I said, this guy's an Oscar winner now. Right. He is doing that kind of big, ambitious movie. None of his films are simple.
No.
And none of them are the same either. He's trying to be a bit like Stanley Kubrick, where he doesn't make the same film twice.
I mean, I've seen some of Stanley Kubrick stuff. I mean, obviously, Full Metal Jacket is one of my is a great, it's a classic film. You know, I mean, just for the opening scene and the drill instructor, you know, beasting the guys in the barracks, you know, and actually that's actually filmed in Cambridgeshire.
Of course, for the American battlefield.
The actual supposedly Paris Island, which is basically meant to be the Marines training depot, it's filmed at Bassingbourn near Cambridge. Yeah, because I used to go down for cadets and stuff. It's like, yeah, you can see our headquarters in the background. Yeah, it was most of it's filmed in the UK.
James Rolfe put Full Metal Jacket in his top 50 favourite films, and he said Stanley Kubrick was a director whose movies were stronger on artistic quality than on actual story.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, like I was saying, his films aren't the same as each other. So his first one was a spy film, strangely. Then there's just a straight-up crime movie. Then there's a space sci-fi thing with 2001. There's the horror film, The Shining. Full Metal Jacket, the war movie.
Yeah.
And then Eyes Wide Shut, which is just some bizarre psychological thriller that doesn't make any sense.
No, not at all, no.
You can't place what the guy's doing, and P.T. Anderson is pretty much the same. My favourite film of his is Boogie Nights, which is a comedy set in the porn industry.
Yes, of,
crazy film.
Mark
Wahlberg's in it,
yeah, I've seen it, yeah.
And then there's this one which I tried to explain. I can't explain it.
No.
And then There'll Be Blood is about oil digging in the American frontier. it's like, choose a lane. What film are we making? But they're all great in their own way.
Yeah, I mean, you get a few films like that, you know.
But,
This is really nice, though. I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah, as a solo artist doing his singer-songwriter stuff, John Bryan is worth listening to. He's done loads of movie soundtracks. His most famous one is probably Eternal Sunshine.
Of the Spotless Mind.
That one.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey movie, which is a great film as well. That was almost my choice for this.
Right, okay.
So still John Bryan, but different movie. But I felt this one just won out.
No, this is really good. It literally does sound like something from one of the Beatles' last two records, doesn't it? It seriously does. Like, it would fit right into one of those.
Yeah, his control, his mastery of this kind of using a motif, 3 simple notes. Well, 4 notes, sorry. No, it's 3 notes, I was right.
Yeah.
Just 3 notes, but they end up as like such an earworm by the end of the movie, and you just keep hearing it afterwards. Masterful, fantastic composer, songwriter. Can't say any more better things about him.
Now the next track, we're gonna crank it up again a lot to the max now, pretty much. So I found out there's a character called the Punisher, who you might have heard of.
Yeah.
Well, there's a film called The Punisher, and then there's a sequel called The Punisher Warzone.
He's a very chill guy, the Punisher.
Or compared to the average person in Northampton.
At the moment, yeah.
I thought we saw tonight, I don't know.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't know if this is a theme song technically, but anyway, there is a song in that movie called Warzone by Rob Zombie, which was written specifically for the film, and there's an insane guitar solo in the middle, so yeah, we're cranking it up again for
Awesome.
this. So yeah, it's a great song. Should we do it?
Go! Hopefully. Go! Yeah. Rob Zombie makes movies.
Right.
He's actually made a couple of good Hollywood movies. Normally quite graphic horror films.
Yeah, I was aware he was
They're
a
not
movie
chick
maker.
flicks, are, let's be honest.
They're definitely not like date night movies, you know. House of a Million Corpses or whatever. I don't know how I feel about Rob Zombie. I like him, but I don't at the same time. It's very strange.
What about the music?
That's what I mean.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Like Dracula, hell of a song. Deserves all the meme-worthy stuff that it gets. Then I just kind of switch off after that. It just does a lot of the same thing. I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong. I'd assume in Punisher this is during a fight.
Say again?
This is probably during a fight in the Punisher film.
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, the Punisher, as I understand, it's a typical sort of his family's been wiped out by baddies. He's going on a rampage. He's like the ultimate vigilante sort of character.
Yeah.
Well, from what I read, it seems that in this movie, he kills various people involved in organised crime, but it leads to a really big war happening, basically. But
It's basically Batman, but without the no-kill rule.
And a shed load of guns.
And a lot of guns.
yeah.
Yeah. When was this made, the Punisher thing? Was this a 90s movie?
This would have been the noughties, I think.
Because I remember there was this whole period of time where it was before the whole Marvel universe thing
Yeah,
started
the Marvel
off.
it was quite a recent thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, but there was a whole host of 90s superhero graphic novels being turned onto big screen, like Spawn. Spawn was a great soundtrack. Terrible film, great soundtrack. And this would probably have fitted on that.
So this film's from 2008.
Oh, okay, that was later than I was expecting then.
So it's actually a reboot, supposedly. The film The Punisher is from 2004, but it's a reboot, supposedly. So yeah.
It's another one of those comic book characters that have had to keep giving a shot. A bit like the Fantastic Four, they've never quite got it right.
Yeah.
How do you do that on the guitar?
Pretty insane, isn't it?
Well, maybe I'll have to give the Punisher a go, see if it's any good.
I mean, you can imagine this fitting in incredibly well, can't you?
Oh, I know what else it puts me in mind of. The Crow soundtrack.
Oh, well, I when I was doing my research, as it were, I found that, was it Ozzy Osbourne did work on the soundtrack for that, was it?
Maybe not the first one.
Something like that. Yeah.
The first one's got bands like Helmet and The Cure. The Cure is actually the theme tune for the first Crow movie.
Right.
The second one has that similar legacy to fill. They needed a kick-ass soundtrack and a hell of a film. The film was... but the soundtrack was awesome.
Haven't seen either film.
Oh, the first Crow is amazing. Oh, anyway.
Yes.
That was
yes.
Rob Zombie-ish.
Yeah. I mean, that's enough. It's our closest. I don't think we're going to get any more superhero films coming in tonight. But that's the question you're going to get to. You know, he's very much not a superhero. He's very much a vigilante, isn't he? Just
He doesn't have superpowers.
No.
He's just got guns, like you said.
yeah. I mean, a lot
shot.
of guns. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I imagine it being fun to watch, you know, organised crime people get murdered. Like, it must be quite satisfying.
I don't think fun's the word I choose to use, though. I mean, other than his.
I don't know, what happened in the film I watched last night was quite funny. It was one of the Ghost in the Shell movies.
Oh, yeah.
The big cyborg cop that you're following all the way through, just kicks a door down and guns down a load of Yakuza in one move. That was quite fun, you know.
You down the day at work then, yeah.
Yeah, he just shoots 30 people straight and then comes out with a load of philosophical babble afterwards. Like, yeah, you go, Bato. Yeah, awesome. Well, the next film's quite philosophical, I believe. It's Andrew's choice.
Oh, well, you maybe yes, it's Top Gun. However, Top Gun Maverick.
It was a complete return to form as well, wasn't it? The movie.
Yeah. See, I avoided this movie.
Mm.
My friend is a huge fan. He was sending me trailers and all sorts of things like that, and I thought I love the old Top Gun, but I didn't see it at the cinema, which I do regret. My wife saw it at the cinema, and then I believe I was bought the Blu-ray or DVD for a birthday or Christmas, and I watched it, and I thought this is pretty damn good.
Yeah. They're quite faithful to the actual flying tactics, and they're real planes in the film.
Yeah, they are, and also all when they are putting G in the film, that's them putting G.
Yeah,
it's not CGI. They actually are. Tom Cruise put them in fast jets, and they pulled the G they needed to pull. You know, and also, I mean, interesting enough, be careful what I say, don't get too political, but in the film they're attacking an unnamed nation.
Ah, okay.
And the unnamed nation has tomcats. And the only other nation that had tomcats was, of course, Iran.
Ah.
So I'm guessing.
So we're not naming places, but we're showing off their military.
Yes, and it's everyone that did that. So it's a good movie. I shouldn't have enjoyed it, but I did.
I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't enjoy it. I had a similar thing happen where the Blade Runner sequel was coming out, where it was such a long period of time. I was just worried that they were going to absolutely peel over the legacy of the movie, but actually, it's the better film.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the same for Top Gun. I've not seen it.
I enjoyed it. I mean, the 80s ones is very good, but this was pretty special. It was, those sort of flying movies are a bit hit and miss sometimes. This one was, a lot of flying, a lot of fast action. A few old characters came back. It was really good. Even bringing Val Kilmer in, obviously, unfortunately with his
one of his last films, wasn't it? Yeah.
And he was, obviously Iceman in the first one. He's still there, and Maverick still being a paint the bum as normal, But there was a great scene when he has to try and fly a certain route at a certain time. They can't do it, and they're just sitting there. And they said the range said he's coming in now, and he does it with like 0.6 seconds. They said it can be done. I just love that sort of, it's a great movie.
So is this going to be a pumping action song? Is it this one?
This is just the actual theme. This is just the anthem of Top Gun's anthem, but it's been modernised. I mean, as I said to you the other day, Lady Gaga was involved in these things as well. So it's been modernised, but it's true to the original as well.
And Hans Zimmer, of course, the guy who's on every
modern
action soundtrack. Yeah.
Every soundtrack. Yeah.
Well, here we go. The other big Top Gun song was Does It Take My Breath Away?
Yes, Berlin.
Yeah. It wasn't Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins.
Yes, that's one. Yeah, Mighty Wings as well. Yeah.
Oh, that's Cheap Trick. That one,
yeah. It's all in there.
So a lot of like, well-known 80s acts involved. Yeah.
This is the anthem for this. This is the opening scene in the film, and in the first one there's a carrier at sea, and there's lots of off the decks. It's a great movie. I mean, also some good new talent in as well. Some of the guys who play later films.
This song, I've heard this before. Yeah. I think this is going to sound bad. Where I know this song from isn't Top Gun. I think it's Hot Shots.
Yes. Yes. I mean, Hot Shots. It is a good movie.
It's a fantastic.
It's terrible in places, but it's good, and it's again Charlie Sheen.
Yeah. It's a proper send up of the
Lloyd Bridges. The
action films of the 80s, but also it's in Spaced, the Simon Pegg show.
Yes.
He's lifting up Nick Frost. They've just successfully got him back into TA, and he's carrying him outside. I'm pretty sure it's this tune.
Yeah.
Remind Baywatch. It's one of those tunes.
Yeah, I've seen neither of these films, shamefully, the Top Gun or the first one, but I did hear the second one. The sequel was really, really good. There
are quite a few good aviation films out there, but this is probably by far the most famous one. You've got a few others I could name. There's obviously Wings of the Apache with Nick Cage and Tommy Lee Jones. Flight of the Intruder with his Willem Dafoe. There's a whole load of old-fashioned ones as well. But Top Gun is by far the most well-known. Yeah. Iron Eagle, of course.
I was going to say it's the famous classic aviation film Dam Busters.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Classic. Sure, I was made to watch that at some point.
Yeah, I don't think that was shot long after the events if it happened actually. But yeah, it's
that was short, but. That packed up
nice.
In a short time, didn't it?
Yeah, it was nice.
I think for me it's about not underestimating, give a movie a chance before you say no to it.
Yeah.
I just thought I'll watch it this time, and I thought I really enjoyed that. That was just a proper action film.
It's nice to revisit that kind of thing sometimes. I think the worry a lot of people have is revisiting old franchises.
Yeah.
Are they going to ruin it?
Or even ruin the franchise? I mean, I love the first Avengers film.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched any of the others because I don't want to ruin it because I love that film so much. I want to stop there.
It was kind of perfect, the first one.
It was. Right mix of humour, action. I mean, the scene with Hulk and Loki.
Beauty God.
And it just makes you do something you think it's great, and then it's like, and Robert Downey Jr. at his best,
Yeah, it was peak Marvel, that first one.
On the flip side, but related, a relatively recent video game that flopped kind of immediately on arrival, pretty much, from the other year, Marvel Avengers.
Oh yeah, that was because it was this online thing, wasn't it? It kind of annoyed a lot of people.
Yeah, that was not good.
I'm going to swiftly move us on to the next song.
What are you doing that for?
Because
Also,
I like to move swiftly.
Also, we've been recording and then not recording and then recording again for some time now, and I've just noticed you're wearing an REM t-shirt.
Correct, and they do not feature on this playlist.
No, fair enough.
Could have done. They have done. They did the soundtrack to Man on the Moon, so I could have done.
What's Man on the Moon? A film?
It's a biopic of Andy Kaufman that's got Jim Carrey in it again.
Fair enough.
In fact, we've mentioned Jim Carrey loads on the show, and none of these films have been.
I know the song, of course.
No, this next song needs no introduction, so it is just going to get played.
Okay, great.
You will recognise it within 0.2 seconds.
Oh,
there you go. See, I didn't need to introduce it, did I?
I've got the sheet music for this at home for the piano. Yeah.
It's such a classic. Like, everyone recognises this. I thought that was the aim of tonight's show.
Yeah.
To be able to spot it.
Right, isn't it?
I mean, this is a great film as well.
Yeah, the whole
series. Franchise. Yeah.
When I was
including the ones with Steve Martin.
Whoa.
Not so much. No, forget about that.
Sorry, go on.
But the original film in that franchise isn't called The Pink Panther. It's Shot in the Dark, which for me was the best one, and the soundtrack to it is amazing. I nearly picked the theme tune to that one. It was one of my, probably still is one of my mum's favourite songs. Always used to have it on a tape in the car. But this is the one I thought I'd play because everyone knows it.
Everyone knows it, yeah.
Written by Henry Mancini, of course.
Yes.
When you first told me the themes for tonight's session, and you said TV themes, I was going to include something else written by Henry Mancini, but I could include that at a later date.
Which one was that?
It's the theme to the TV series Peter Gunn, the detective show.
Oh yeah.
And it's Dwayne Eddy's recording of it, which is really good.
Yeah, the Inspector Clouseau movies. Again, it's that sort of humour from around the time. It probably doesn't fly so well in the modern scope.
No, not at all. But
I grew up watching these films, and I still find them funny.
Peter Sellers, isn't it? It is absolutely best.
Yeah.
I had a clip come up on Instagram Reels the other day, randomly from one of these films. It's like, oh, can I pet your dog? Yeah. Does your dog bite? No. Puts his hand down, gets bitten straight away. It's like, you said it doesn't bite. That's not my dog. That's such a simple joke, but you have to see it.
It's a classic one, yeah.
That sounds like a two Ronnie's joke.
There was one
or
bit when he
something.
was
That's great. That's great.
He told his manservant to test his reactions at any time.
Oh, Kato, yeah.
Yeah, and then he said, no, he's going to attack me at any time. And he waits till he's in bed with the beautiful lady, then jumps to the attack. So it's not now. It's just like, it's inappropriate in time, but it's.
Yeah.
I think sometimes, it annoys me, some of these films, they do get a
bad rep
because they aren't politically correct.
Yeah.
But they were a song of their time. I've been watching some of these things on catch up or on previews. This film has 80s humours and views.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, times have changed. Fair enough. Yeah. Last joke I'll share at the Pink Panther, though, is my favourite one from any of the films. He's walking around a castle doing the whole Detective Poirot thing. He gathers them all in a room to talk, but he's been buggering about with a suit of armour and gets a mace stuck to his hand that he can't put down. And he's talking to the board, accidentally flailing around this mace, nearly knocking everyone out. And he demands an answer from someone and just whacks it down on the top of a piano, and it collapses to the ground with noise. And the woman goes, "That's a priceless Steinway." And his reply is, "Not anymore."
Yeah. And Peter Sellers, another great actor, British actor again.
It's going to bring us on to our final choice.
Yes.
But it's also not Sad Times, because this is a tune.
This is a great song, yeah. Well, I knew this was a song used in a movie from a while ago when I was looking into stuff for this programme or similar. But apparently it's the theme for the second Mission Impossible. Of course, I've seen none of those either.
What?
I know, shame. But I've got this album, and I'm a fan of this band, certainly. It's Limp Bizkit, and it's Take a Look Around is the song from their first album.
The chocolate and the hot dog.
That one, yeah. Yeah. No, I get why some people don't aren't a fan of these guys, but genuinely, I really enjoy their stuff. Like some of the energy and some of the riffs, like the riff in this song, I absolutely love.
It's loosely based around the Mission Impossible theme tune.
Oh, is it?
One, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So yeah, let's
yeah.
hit it.
But I genuinely love these guys.
As far as the Mission Impossible films go, I quite enjoy most of them.
They're not bad. I mean, they do it. Tom Cruise does a good job in it as Ethan Hawke, and then of course I do like the introduction. Of course, you've got Vin Rhames who plays the hacker in there, and you've got Simon Pegg who pops up as Benji. there's a good. They become the more regulars as well. You know, those three are the regular people coming and join the team at different times. They're good movies, and they're very cleverly done. And then, you know, changing his face after time.
Yeah, I think certainly the first 3 movies really work for me.
Yeah.
After that, they become a little bit formulaic. It's like, oh, what's Tom Cruise going to throw himself off this time? But the first 3 films, solid movies, really enjoy them. Because the first one has the guy from the TV show as one of the characters in it. It's such a good way they introduce Ethan Hunt as a character. And it's really weird, the first one's a spy film. Yeah. Then the second one is just out and out action. There's gunfights on motorcycles and things happening.
Yeah.
And then the third one's stopping a terrorist plot, which is a little bit subterfuge and deception again. So they mixed it up.
It's different directors, isn't it?
Yeah, most of the time. I think they've stuck with the same one for the recent ones, but those first 3 are all different people. John Woo did this one.
Yeah, well, that's his thing. Actions films and John Woo, you know.
Right, here we go.
Yeah,
this is the actual Mission Impossible theme tune.
Is it? Yeah.
But music geeky bit. The actual MI theme tune is in 5/4. This is in 4/4.
Yes.
So it changes it up.
Yeah. The way it drops here is just so good.
Yeah, I mean, they're good movies. I mean, if you want a sort of Saturday night, a couple of beers, the lads movie. They're good movies to watch.
Yeah, they're quite easy watches. You can get as invested in the story as you want to, or you can just enjoy the action.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I mean, if I want to go total action, obviously you've got the Expendables series, and I mean, yes,
or anything Jason Statham.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But I mean, the Expendables, the story is garbage, but the idea is to get as many action stars in one film as you can and blow stuff up. And if you want a no-brainer, that's what they do.
Yeah.
I remember this YouTuber I follow who does gaming stuff. He was talking about this Fast and Furious game once, and he talked about he said about those movies about
Family.
how they're not they're not necessarily like masterpieces of film, but they're fun things where you can just switch your head off, watch some explosions, and watch a load of your favourite actors for an hour and a half, sort of thing. That kind of sounds a bit like what you're talking about.
Well, I think the thing is, Fast and Furious, it started off as a street racing movie.
Quite serious street racing movie.
I knew it had gone too far when I watched, what's his name, Vin Diesel jump a car over a submarine by chased by a missile. It's like, well, that's not normal street racing, you know.
And then there was a in joke of like, oh, where are we going to go next? Space. And then they did.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, you know, and I mean, we know the last one we all watched the cinema, you know, and you know, he drove down the side of a dam on fire, and I remember saying, if he drives the car out the fire, I'm walking out.
Yeah, and he did.
Yeah, but it was like,
you stayed though.
I just think I think they have. I mean, the first movie's pretty good.
Yeah, I think all the way up to Tokyo Drift they were quite enjoyable for me, but they are just a bit over the top and silly now.
The story with Fast and Furious video games is not the same though.
I'd imagine probably not.
No,
they have got a loose thread running through them. My favourite bit of the film though was that there was this huge Mardi Gras street party bit going on where they're about to introduce the street race. It's just like, oh, we're in Rushton. It's like, really? Is that what happens?
Well, I mean, I don't mind movies. I mean, there's one film where they're towing a safe through something in Brazil. You know, it's like, what? And those things getting knocking over buildings, and okay, fine. And then, well, I think the last one's going to be the last film, wasn't it? I think apparently so. It's got Jason Moroder as the protagonist.
Slightly crazy bad guy.
I don't know. It gives me the creeps a bit.
Aquaman.
Yeah, I know. He gives me the creeps about I've seen him in a few things. He was in what was he in the Minecraft movie as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Plays Steve, and it's like it's okay. But you just think, well, I think franchises they do go too far. I mean, back to Mission Impossible, of course. I think it hasn't gone as bad.
No.
I mean, and also, Tom Cruise does a lot of his own stunts. You can see this.
And I think that's the thing, actually, because a lot of the stunts in those films are actually done.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of the trickery in The Furious.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But anyway, we have a lot of respect for Jason Momoa on this show because he is a fine bass player.
Oh, okay.
So he gets extra kudos.
Okay, I didn't know that. We'll call him a creepy bass player then.
Creepy bass player,
Yeah.
they usually are.
Yeah.
Scott, sorry.
Yeah.
I love that song though, it's so good.
That was a good song. Yeah, we almost forgot to talk about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that actually is the end of film night.
Yeah.
Oh. We'll have to do another show.
Yeah. When's the sequel?
The sequel. No, we're doing a
Obviously it's in the works already.
Yeah, prequel, sequel, yeah.
I don't want to get older, so yeah, prequels. We are going to sign off
Good
there
music.
for this week. Good
Yes.
music.
Yes, definitely.
Questionable films sometimes, but mostly good films.
Well, we wanted to watch the films, we were here to listen to music, and it was good.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then this is a good way to introduce our spin-off podcast where we talk about movies and not music. So tune in next time.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Andrew.
Thank you, Andrew.
No problems. Thank you guys. Woo!
Cut!
Woo!
Cut!
That's a wrap.
No cuts.
No, cut!
No.